Welcome to Chisago Capital Connection. I'm your host, Matt Swenson. This is State Representative Jeremy Kalin. Welcome, Jeremy.
Hi, Matt. How are you?
Pretty good. It's good to have you in the studio, sir, and it's good to have you folks tune in Chisago County to hear what's happening here at the state capitol and to hear what Representative Kalin is doing on your behalf. And I know that you folks have been focused like a laser this session on job creation and getting Minnesotans back to work.
Yeah, there's no question that these are tough times, kind of historic recession, the deepest since the Great Depression. And I know from seeing people at the grocery store and visiting folks at school and then out and about that everyone is facing the tough challenges at the kitchen table. You know, from making your mortgage or your rent to making sure you got income coming in through a job of your own. It seems like about 1 out of every 3 or 4 houses in the county have either somebody unemployed or a direct relative of theirs, and that's pretty deep. I mean, it's rough out there, and so we need to do everything that we can to get this economy back on a course for real robust prosperity on a big level, but on a kind of personal level, we need to make lives a lot easier for individual people. Mm-hmm. I think people get that things are tough, but they want some hope out there, and we've been working hard at the Capitol to provide some hope through the changes and decisions that we make.
Like you said, 215,000 Minnesotans unemployed right now. Another 20,000 Minnesotans have given up looking for jobs, and another 90,000 are working part-time at a fraction of what they used to earn. And that's why you folks early in the session have passed two jobs bills. One, an economic development bill, and two, a bonding bill that you passed earlier than ever this session.
That's right. It feels like we just came back from our Easter Passover break, and taking a breather, you start realizing, gosh, that felt like the end of session, because we got so much done in the first 2 months. We fast-tracked that bonding bill to invest in new roofs and windows and painting and repairs for our state colleges and universities, mm-hmm. to our state buildings. These things that we heard the term shovel-ready a lot last year. I've always talked about these projects as being wrench-ready and paintbrush-ready, mm-hmm. and that's really what we're talking about. We're going to be able to put people to work right away. A lot of these projects, we actually had a nice list last fall about projects that are fully ready to go, that just need that little bit of matching money from the state or an investment from our public coffers to rock and roll. And these are public assets, mm-hmm. Investing in the long-term health and in the workforce of the state. And I'm really proud to say that we got that bonding bill done. Mm-hmm. The other bill that I've been working pretty hard on, there were 2 components in that jobs bill that the governor signed last week. First is the angel investor tax credit to spur the next decade of innovation in things like clean manufacturing and more energy efficient processes and new motors, new solar panels, as well as the next medical devices or anything that's really innovative that you can get a patent on. Mm-hmm. These early stage investors, we've had robust late stage venture capital investment as the ideas get off the ground, but I know you have 20 good ideas sitting around in your garage, and a lot of folks can do that. Maybe you might even quit your job here at the house. I hope you don't, because you do a great job, but you could move any one of those 20 ideas on your own cash to a certain stage, but at some point you need some help. Mm-hmm. And you wouldn't be ready to immediately go out and hire 100 people to make prototypes, but you need to start testing things out a little bit. And that's where the angel investment comes in. We've done very well in the later stage for a long time, slowly declining compared to other states, but it's the next round of innovation that's going to take 5 to 10 years to really see the fruition. Mm-hmm. That tax credit is going to be a really big deal. So that angel investor tax credit is one of the things that we passed that the governor signed. Mm-hmm. The other one that I care a lot about is property assessed clean energy, mm-hmm. PACE. It's a voluntary tool, like we use assessments to improve sidewalks, improve our streets. Mm-hmm. I understand that the Minneapolis Skyway system was even built using these special assessments. So voluntary to improve residential or commercial properties, and we can actually finance things like new solar panels or energy efficiency improvements like new windows for your house. Mm-hmm. The AFL-CIO estimated 1,200 jobs will be created next year when this program is fully up and running, and it was a real honor to help people pay for projects up front and let the energy savings get there. I was really pleased. We worked very, very hard with a lot of coalition members on it.
And real quickly, we just have a few moments left, but I know on this note of clean energy manufacturing, clean energy technology, clean energy rehabilitation of old buildings, things of that nature, you've not only taken a state leadership role on these issues, but a national leadership role as well.
Yeah, we've talked about my work as the chair of the Coalition of Legislators for Energy Action Now, CLEAN, working directly with the White House and the United States Senate to share the successes we've had at the state level as the United States Senate works to pass a federal energy and comprehensive climate bill. It looks like it's going to be kind of an all of the above bill with renewable electricity standards, energy efficiency, focus on cleaner coal, expansion of some drilling as well, and most importantly, price on carbon so we can spur more innovation in the private sector and not have to keep on writing these big public checks like the stimulus bill last year. I think it's a really important move, and one of the greatest honors in chairing that was I got to chair a meeting in the Roosevelt Room of the White House, as you know, with Secretary Vilsack the day before the State of the Union. That was a thrill, but we're focused on results more than those individual thrills. And I'm optimistic that the Senate's going to act in the next couple of weeks and that we could actually be part of the federal debate here and have Minnesota be at the center of that discussion, which I think is a very good thing for Minnesota jobs.
Well, great. Well, a lot of good work you're doing here and across the country. Thank you so much for being here, Representative Kalin, and thank you so much for tuning in at home. We'll see you next time.